Hi everyone, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is episode 2 of why this is the best flight simulator ever created, okay? So, what I'm going to talk about today is these clouds, okay? In the weather moving in, as you can see, this is live weather, okay? And right away, you can see right away, all right, this is a huge improvement over Flight Simulator 2020, and a lot of people agreed. I think most will agree that the weather effects in Flight Simulator 2020 were really good, and this is no doubt improved. So we're going to be kind of showing the people who claim, oh, it looks the same, it's no difference. That's not true. There is a lot of difference. Major improvements. Major. Okay? And I saw a lot more than what I'm seeing here. I mean, look at this, how this looks off in the distance. Unbelievable. Okay? So, oh, by the way, we are in the Maldives again. At Mali. Now, the reason why I decided to use the Maldives this time is because my last flight in Flight Simulator 2020 was in the Maldives. So I thought this would be great to compare add-on scenery in Flight Simulator 2020 to 2024. Another thing we're going to do to kind of prove those people who are claiming it's the same, we can prove them wrong once again. And in fact, all of these series of videos is basically going to reveal a lot of these people, some of these other YouTubers who claim that it sucks, it's not good. I'm going to show you, okay? All right. So, and I hope these videos go viral, because if they do, I mean, I'm not worried about it, like, from, growing the channel or anything, but I just hope a lot of people see these. And look at this. Can I enter this with? I didn't even know I could do that with the Kodiak. All right. Well, I guess you can open the door from the outside, but you see, you can't enter, so you just hit that Shift C and climb right aboard. All right. Oh wait, that's the what you call that thing, the cup holder, okay? Well, we'll open the storm window. Try to remember how to close the door here. Just bear with me. I'll get it closed some kind of way. Let's go back outside. We'll do it from there. But I wasn't sure if I could come and enter the plane from the outside, because you can open both doors. I didn't know you could do that from the outside of this, but you can. Alright, so let's see if I can close it. Okay. So you can do that on this one. Not all of the planes from 2020. And check out these airliners flying over. Isn't that cool? That's another thing. I'm glad this is happening, because that's another thing that's improved. The AI traffic. The aircraft traffic. In 2020, I noticed a lot of times they kind of jumped around and everything. These takeoffs looked really good. Alright. So let's go ahead and get in here. I'm going to try to get it started as quick as I can. Sometimes I don't do too good with this plane. But I'm going to try to get this done. Alright. Let's see here. That's the only thing about this Kodiak amphibian. It takes a little bit to get it going compared to other planes. I'm going to just try to do it quick. I would like to make this video a little bit quicker, shorter than the other one, Alright, so let me see what I got going on. Let's leave it all like that. Get this coming up. And dang, I'm trying to remember. If you don't do this right, it doesn't want to start, That's the thing. I think I'll put everything back if I remember. I'm hoping I do this right. Because if you mess up once, you're pretty much out of luck, okay? So, Let's see. All that looks good. Now, no fuel valves. I flew it enough to probably know what I need to do. Alright? But we want to get right with it, you know, so let's see. I think I could probably go ahead and crank it on up right now. Alright, let's see. Check these out over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to get this aircraft started. Fuel pump on. Ignition on. Generators on. Alright, come down here. Alright, let's try it, and I hope this works. It's just very, I guess you can say sensitive with the starting. If you do one thing wrong, you start having problems. Alright, I think we got it. I hope so. This is one of those planes where, you know, I am happy when I get it started properly. I think we're good. Well, we'll know if we're not good, because guess what? If I did something wrong, the engine's not going to have power. It's not even going to want to move, okay? Alright, so that'll be good. I think we're all ready to go. What a struggle, okay? You really just can't, you know, it's like, this simulator, it is more realistic, you know, and this plane got away from me quick, really quick, alright? Trying to get this thing tamed, alright? It's way gone. Alright, my nerves are shot already. Alright, let's go ahead and take off now. We're going to get this. I haven't even listened to my ATIS, so this flight is not going very good. Oh, by the way, check out the performance. Notice, look at all of the planes. I mean, doesn't this look like good frame rates? Pretty decent, right? Not bad, okay? On ultra settings. I mean, for me, that's not bad, because all these planes in traffic, look at all the planes right here. When it was like that in 2020, man, I would get some stuttering sometimes, you know? So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, so let's go ahead now and take this off. And then we'll be comparing some sites here to Flight Simulator 2020 out in the Maldives. Now, we're going to compare it with, we're going to let Flight Sim 2020 do the comparison with the get up in the air, get in the air. I can't. Oh man. I'll get my takeoffs better, I'm telling you, but it's hard. It's not easy.
Don't sink.
Got that wind blowing. I got a crosswind. But anyway, yeah, we'll let it use. We'll compare this to the add-on scenery from Flight Sim 2020. All right. Trying to get this trim. Finally got it going. Okay, man. My nerves are shot. All right, let's see. Let's back it off. But man, once you get it flying, it's nice. Okay, so look, let's take a look at this. Look at these islands out here. Look at the water. That nice turquoise water right there. Check out these islands here. Look at these. Now, I know I flew over Maui, which we're going to do that now. I mean, nice sandy white islands. we're gonna land somewhere, but I'm gonna try to remember exactly where it was. I know there was a couple of islands. I took off and I flew over Maui, and I went to I don't remember. It's kind of hard to remember that flight exactly. But I got it now. I took off this way and flew over Maui right here. And then I went and I landed by one of this little island, I think, over here. You know, these are such tiny islands, it actually might be a little hard to tell the difference, but I already can see a difference. I already can see improvements on the way this looks out here. For one thing, you got a couple of ships right there. You know, I don't know if it's live traffic, but it probably is. So we're going to mention that. Live ship traffic. Live ship traffic. That's modeled, you know. And yes, Maui does look more detailed, and it does look better. If you look at my other video, you will see this looks better here, okay? This whole city, all right? It's more detailed. Look at it. All right? Look at the containers down there. So yeah, all right, that does look improved. So now let's go over, was it that island on this one? Check this one out, look at this. Another ship right there. Okay, and another one coming into view right there. That's quite a bit of, these are small. Look how small these are. The one right below me, that's a really small ship. A lot of the ships look small, but a couple thousand feet, I guess. And you know, we're just going too fast. Just too fast. Let's get it slowed down. Let's go right here. Let's go right there. There we go. Alright, so the island I landed at, I thought it was, oh, okay, you know what, it was this one. This one. So let's see if we can do that. And I hate to take this plane off the autopilot, but let's do that, alright? Let's take it off. I guess maybe some of you all can probably get a good laugh at least right now. Watch me. I'm expected to fail a little bit here, but I'm going to try. You know, and judging by the look of the water, I think I might be able to pull this off. Okay, so let me turn around and get ready to start this landing. I could probably zoom in a little more on my map because I need to kind of see, oh man, I don't know where the island is quite at, over on my left there. Alright, is it the one furthest? Or is it the one straight to my left? And the reason why I'm trying to land on the same island is because I just went there with that big flying boat and we looked at that island, you know. And I'm going to show you why, I'm trying to show you why this flight simulator is better, and not some more reasons. And we're going to look at that right now because I'm going to land and I think it can pull it off. If I had to go further out, then I have to go further out. Okay, so. I think it's calm enough. I shouldn't have no trouble landing right now. Alright, let's try to get it. Oh man, my speed is going too low. I'm going to wind up stalling this plane up. Oh no, there's ships. There's ships. Let's go this way. So, yeah. Heard me? And you see it, right? There's ships. So you have to make that, you have to be aware of that when you land. It might not have collision on them, I don't really know. But assuming it does, you know, I'm going to go out this way and try to land. Oh, man. get down. Let's get it down. Let's get it down. See, the bouncing, it hurts. The bouncing really does hurt. Okay, I think we got it. We got it. Alright, now let's get the water rudder down. I have managed to land it, right? Alright, let's see. Now, we can keep this right about there. That's not going to hurt. Alright, yeah, we can certainly go ship spotting out here, right? Look at this. And you know, this plane is going really good on the water because it's not choppy. Unlike how it was over at Sable Island yesterday, that nightmarish place where I tried to land, you know. I went so far away when I landed. I'm kind of lost the island where I wanted to land at, but I think it's right there. I can't be that far, right? And yeah, look, there is a little bit of wind, and look what's happening. It's actually blowing me to the left, and I noticed that too when I landed. Well, was it doing it bad at Sable? Really bad. It's just some light chop out here, nothing major, you know. Look at that ship hull detail. Look at this. So, bingo, there is another reason why Flight Simulator 2024 is the best flight simulator. Here's another reason. Clearly, you know, I like ships, you know. Do you like ships? Because I sure do. Alright? And when you're flying around areas like this, it's nice to see that, you know. I didn't even know there were going to be ships like this out here. Are there ships like this and, you know, over there at the Maldives, ships like this, you know? Maybe, I mean, it says it tracks real world, you know, positions of ships and tries to replace that model, whatever model it is. It tries to put the closest one or something similar to it, you know, like a tanker. If they'll use one here so you can see it. So maybe there is a ship like this out there in the Maldives or something similar, you know, in that position at this time. And this isn't live time though, so you know, that's a good question. I kind of wonder if it takes that into consideration too. And I still don't even know if this was the island. That doesn't look like the island I was trying to get to, or it might be. I'll know when I go around the backside a little bit more. And I really don't expect these little islands to be too detailed. But it might surprise me, you know. At least one thing I know, we're not going to have all of those blocky, low-res looking trees when we get out and walk over here. But I don't expect anything really, really too impressive, but we'll see. Some buildings and trees. But mostly what I'm liking right now is the ships. And none of those, I had the Seafront Simulations add-on, and none of those were there. And Flight Sim, the other Flight Sim. I might have to get just a tad bit closer. I don't want to get too close because I don't know how that's going to work out, you know. I'm struggling just to get kind of like turned right now, alright? With my water rudder, alright? You notice, I bet you I can turn left. Yep, look at this. Yep, I figured that because even though there's not a lot of wind, it's still affecting the plane. Look, it's not really turning it out right now, just a tad bit, alright? Okay, so let's let it wind down. I probably could reverse off of this, but I'm not sure. I don't know. And I never checked to see if there was a slew option, but I'm sure there is. Worst case scenario, I could probably do that. Or maybe I'll just press, you know, Shift P. Or whatever the pushback is. I don't remember what it is. But let's get our water runners up before we break that. Okay. Alright, let's go right about here. And so, we're going to shut everything off. Starting with the lights. Okay, that's off. That's fine. Alright, welcome to some small island in the Maldives. May not be the prettiest island, but it's here. You can still open the doors just like you do in the other one. I believe. Can you open this one too? I thought so. Oh, maybe the top. Oh, you got to do the top one first. It was, you know, I'm trying to remember. Kodiak. All right, but you know what? In Flight Simulator 2020, this is the extent of it. And then, you know, you normally grab that camera, the drone camera, and kind of go out there to try to get better views. Right here, I'm going to press that, and guess what? I'm going to walk around. Alright, so yeah, just another random island, but this time we are in the Maldives. Alright, and look at this. Alright, in fact, I couldn't even show you this stuff like this in 2020 in that last video because you just couldn't do this. And if you could, it's not going to be like this. Look at these palm trees. You know, still, you know, some of the buildings are a bit generic, but they don't look bad at all. You can literally walk down the street, you know. You know, I would like to see some people. That would be cool, huh? Some people walking around, things. But that's asking a bit much. I mean, could you imagine what that would do to your performance? It probably would really hurt your performance, you know. It's like a van or something over there. But always in Flight Simulator 2020, I always wished to have, you know, to be able to check out the places I fly to a little bit closer, you know. But I don't have to wish anymore. And look how you can see the ship offshore right there. Is that two of them? There's one on the side of it too. And it's kind of close to that one too. I did see a couple of ships like really close. Some of them were almost kind of running into each other. But I noticed that before too. With the seafront traffic, I think I've seen that happen at once. Well, a few times. Oh no, it's not actually ran into it, but it's close. Alright. So yeah, these are more reasons why, you know, this Flight Simulator 2024 is just so incredible, you know. So let's summarize this up, okay? The first thing I mentioned was the clouds. Look at this. That almost looks like it's raining out there, and it probably is. I mean, these clouds are definitely improved. The way the storm clouds are, the big dark gray clouds, you know, and next I want to talk about what I think is the next thing, okay? And that's going to be the flight modeling. You know, and the way the wind dynamics affects the airplanes. I mean, I think you kind of saw a little bit there, all right? But you can see more in maybe some of my other videos too. But I mean, look at this. And what did I just say before I came here? Oh, I don't expect to see much. Man, look at this picture. You can take a screenshot of this picture and put this. You can put this on a wall, man. You can print this out and put this on a wall. Other than what's at the bottom, I don't know how to get that off. I mean, I'm sure there's a setting there you can. I'm sure there is, but I haven't looked at it yet. But anyway, it's incredible. Look at the sun. Look at the shadows. And it's like this all over the world. And I mean, if it's like this on this little tiny island, that it's just doesn't even play a big part in anything. Imagine how it is in more detailed or more widely known or populated areas. Just think about that, you know? I mean, this is just excellent for a YouTuber, for someone who's making role-playing videos or trying to make more realistic videos. I mean, this was a dream come true to us, or at least it should be if you are a YouTuber, because you know, I mean, look at this. Look at the buildings, you know. Put some zombies around here and gave yourself a gun, you could probably have a first-person shooter. I mean, you really could. And it might look interesting at night. You know, I know the nighttime areas are better looking. But you can land a seaplane on remote areas. Just get out and walk around on the island. Get out and walk around, see palm trees. You know, what kind of tree is that? I'm trying to remember. Banana tree, maybe? I don't know. There's a few of them around. It's like it gives you something, a whole nother thing to do. I mean, just kind of hiking on these islands. You know, walking through here. You can't do this in 2020. You can't do this in X-Plane, you know, and I mean, you can't do this in any flight simulator. I don't even care if it's a commercial one. It's not going to let you do all of this stuff, you know. So yeah, that's the two other things. You know, this could probably, you know, the vehicles can still use some more touch-ups, obviously, you know. But they look good from the air. Some of them still look better. I mean, they have improved some of them on the ground. I mean, it's still better than what it was in 2020. Paper thin tires. But, you know, they there and they work. Okay, look at this out here. Look at, is that, oh man, we're going to see some really good stuff here. Okay. And look at, it's rain. Look at the ground. I told you there was rain coming. You see that? Now we look at that clouds. We see those clouds, those dark clouds coming. And it is raining. And it looks like it's raining. You know, look at it. Look at the sky. Notice how I looked off in the distance. I was wondering, and I seen lightning or whatever over the horizon there by the water. And I'll tell you what. You got all these people out there saying stuff like, "Don't buy the game," you know. Wait till it's released. All of that. I don't know about you, but if I saw these two, that previous video that I made and this one here, I will be exiting off of that video. Oh yeah, so if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. If you watch this, like, I gotta go get it, then I don't blame you, because I would do that. If I saw somebody made something, I'll see what I see right here. I mean, I would definitely go over there and be like, okay, where do I get it at? Look at this off in the distance. I gotta say that's definitely the highlight of what I'm trying to show in this video is the clouds and the weather. Definitely the highlight. I mean, definitely. Look at this, folks. This is impressive. And look over here. And you know what? To think that they even have tornadoes modeled now. That would be something else if you look and see one. It kind of looks like they could be, huh? I mean, it almost looks like something could form right out there, right? Look at that. I'm hearing sound effects. I don't know if that's outside or is it coming from this simulator? Well, either way, I think I'm going to get back to the plane because it does look like they can have a tornado or something come out here. Did I just hear a ship blow the horn? Look at this. I do. I sure did. That is not outside. That is in the sim. There you go. Another plus. I mean, another reason. So it's just endless. Alright, so no arguing. The weather and the clouds, major. I was saying, oh, it's improved. No, this is a major improvement. It did not look like this in 2020. Go pull it up. You know, go pull it up. And if it did, let me see. Let me see. Show me where it looks like this, you know? And the only problem I have right now is I lost my plane. So I probably could hit Shift C and maybe get back in the cockpit even though it's cheating. But we're not going to do that because I don't want the video to be too much longer. But, I mean, I think you all know what I'm going to do at this point. And is that a funnel cloud moving in here? Might be time to take shelter. Okay. Maybe there's a lot of buildings to do so. Look. It's flowers. Just wild flowers on the grass. Look. I like it. Alright, so over here. That makes me want to go fly and check out some rural areas. Hear the wind? You can hear it. Hear the wind whistling? So maybe that's why my plane at first, even though, you know, the water's not too rough, but you can definitely notice that there is some wind out here. When I went to land, it may not be a whole lot of surface winds. You know how like in Flight Simulator 2020, how the surface winds, when you add surface winds, you get more chop, but when you add the winds up higher, you don't get much chop, you know? Yeah, all of those sounds I'm hearing are from this little city, this little town, whatever. And there's my plane. I thought I would find it. Yeah, car looks a little, you know, bugged out, kind of up high or whatever. Nothing's perfect, but you know, hey, it's good enough for me, you know, because you know when you're walking on the ground, I mean, I think a lot of these cars like that, when they like that, are not really park cars. Most of them are probably going to be moving, so it's kind of made to be, you know, seen from above, like all of the ones were in 2020. All right, so we walked around a lot of this island, you know, and it seems a lot bigger than what it. I mean, than what it was when I was flying the plane. It just seemed like a small island. It didn't seem to be too big, but it is, you know, as far as walking around. I wouldn't be surprised if people started asking them, man, can you, you know, get in a vehicle? Is there a way to spawn a vehicle to ride around it? It would be pretty cool, you know, if you could, but it's probably a little bit overkill, not totally necessary, you know, but I mean, think about there was vehicles modded in 2020, but I never did see a purpose of cars and stuff in there because just everything up close just didn't look as good as this. You know, things just looked, you know, really not. It was not 2020 was not designed to see up close like this. All right, so that's pretty much all for now. I talked about the clouds and the weather. That's number one. Number two, the ship traffic. As you can see, it's just so much better. The waters are a lot more alive. Now, it depends on where you're going to fly at. You know, some places may not have many ships, where others will. It just depends. But I think it's going to be pretty cool flying around Miami and seeing these cruise ships going out into the water or whatever, or flying around oil rigs or places like this where you're going to see ships docked and stuff like that. I'm willing to bet if I did a flight out here, like afterwards, maybe days or weeks after, some of these ships might not be here, you know? If it's globally tracking these ships, they may not be here. And okay. In number three, I'll mention how the wind affects the airplanes. And also, let's talk about the flight modeling too. But mostly, what I wanted to get at was the wind affecting the airplanes more than what it did, because they did say that would happen, and it does. It does. Okay, so there's three more for episode 2. 3 more reasons of why Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is the best. If you like this video, please smash the like button and drop a comment below. Let me know. Do you agree with me? Do you see what I see here? Or are you part of the hate train? You're just going to be kind of going around on YouTube. Or you're another YouTuber, you're just trying to grab you some views or something. If you are, why don't you just say that, you know, instead of just, you know, just go out and just admit it. Trying to get views, or get more views with making, you know, videos like that. But that's terrible if you do. But if you do, you do, you know. Run your channel how you want. But I don't, I'm not with that. I don't like that stuff at all, alright? So, if you're not already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you do, because I will be making more videos, more Flight Simulator 2024 content, and also there will be episode 3 of why Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is the best. Alright, so thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.